Good morning, everybody. I'm Doc Harmony, obviously the real Doc Harmony, and today I'm here with Rachel at Healthy Habits in, oh my gosh, Michigan, right?
Yes.
Good. And so today we're here. I would just really am so excited, Rachel, to have you on here. I have been all over your Facebook page, and I'm telling you, this is what a health food store needs to be like. You are just chock full sources of information. So I really want to talk about and just let you have an opportunity to talk to all your customers and everybody on Facebook and about your input and the quality of life that you're contributing to your community. And I just want to touch on a few things that I want to give you this mic. I love the make and take class. Everybody, y'all, this is amazing. Passing the legacy and the information on, right? How to do things. And so you would learn when you go to Rachel's store how to make your own, I assume, tinctures or some type of herbal something for healing. And then this active community where you're teaching people about parasites. I want to hear about the personality tree analysis, vitamin D3 vitality bed appointment. I'm telling you, Rachel, what are y'all not doing over there? So go ahead. I would love to hear how you started, what inspired you, what enrolled you, and just touch base on some of these things because it is super amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That was an awesome intro. We've been carrying your product for quite many years. Okay, so I'm Rachel, and I've always been into the health. My parents were hippies. If we were hungry after school, we had to just go graze. We knew what to forage for safely, and I just grew up with this stuff. If you had an earache, my mom would put a warm onion on your ear, just all natural. I don't know if it really worked or not, but it was what she did, and that's what we grew up with. So I've been around it my whole life, and Healthy Habits started 27 years ago with another lady named Pam and her daughter, and I worked for her for 18 years. And then 5 years ago, I purchased the business from her, and now my daughter's getting she just got her master's in regenerative ag, and she's in Illinois, and I can't wait for her to come home so that we could be like the previous owner and starter of the business, and then we can continue. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be exciting, but we already are so excited. When I took over 5 years ago, the staff stayed. We just kept on going. No one even really knows that I'm the owner. I don't walk around saying it because it's really not about me. It's about the business. It's about helping people, our community. We donate so much back to our community, both monetary and physically. We donate our time. And the classes that you mentioned, oh my goodness. The parasite class, we do it twice a year, just like everyone should. Fills up. We have standing room only. Even though we fill up the chairs and we close the class, people still come, and they're so needing the information and knowledge that they'll stand for that class in the back. So it's amazing.
And it's super important. Just to emphasize real quick, Rachel, why do people do it twice a year? I mean, we tell people this all the time. I'm a naturopathic doctor. And, what is it about these parasites? People are like, I took
ivermectin?
Right, ivermectin, that's one. Or they're like, I just took this one pill or this one bottle. And I'm like, these things are reoccurring, people. They're live entities.
They are, and it's creepy knowing that they're live and in you. Ew! But I had a farm before I bought the business, so I have no time for a farm, which I wish I did, but it's all good. I love the business so much. On a farm, people deworm their animals when they're needed or twice a year just because there's parasites everywhere. And statistics in America show that 95% of the adult population have parasites. 95% of the adult population. So I just can't believe someone would come in and I don't have parasites, because I'm like, you're the 5% then, right? Okay. But parasites are so important because we have them. We should be in check and healthy and stuff. But there's so many more parasites out there. The eggs in the dust that you breathe in, on our food that comes from different countries. And I'm not even talking about salmonella and all that, even on lettuce. I'm just talking about parasites in the eggs and the worms and everything that we can get. We're exposed, we're human. So we should be in check. We should cleanse our body appropriately. We don't have to cleanse every day, but it's what we eat, what we breathe. We just have parasites. And if we're not healthy, then our balance is off and they like to take over. And then we start seeing the symptoms of that. So the class is very informative. She puts some videos up so they're like, really? That's in me? A little eye opener. But it's always full, twice a year. And she does it with the moon cycle. So, because people don't really want to have surgeries on the moon time because more blood can happen. Doctors know it. Tides. The moon's pull is so strong that we have tides. So why not do parasite cleansing on the moon cycle? So we usually have our classes a week or two before a full moon so that people can think about it. They don't have to do it. Any cleansing of parasites is better than none. And so that's just the brief on that. But all of our classes are that informative.
And I will add the one thing for parasites is when we travel out of country.
Oh, yes.
I know that last time when we talked, that you were talking about the small farmers that you work with in Costa Rica, right?
But Guatemala.
Yes, they have the kissing bug. I don't know why they and then it bites you, it lays eggs, lays parasites. And actually, it doesn't show up for 5 to 10 years, and then then you're in congestive heart failure. It's like very dangerous. So it's just those little things. And I like how you said we don't have to cleanse every day. I mean, this is not like, let's not get silly about it. And if you're putting proper foods in, which I know your store carries, because you're bringing this excellent coffee in from Guatemala. I've looked at your website and you've got this new peanut butter. I mean, all of the eating organic. And then, of course, I'm sure you do biodynamic because of the moon issue. So all that is input in, output out, right? Because there's still elements, travel, water, air, like you were saying, all these toxic environments from other countries in particular. We're just not used to that, right?
Right. No, exactly. Oh, that was a wonderful trip. That's another talk later. So I know that we were going to talk about the Mullein Ear Oil from your company.
Oh, that is so sweet. Yes, everybody, Rachael has been just a very loyal retailer. We're so grateful for our independent retailers. And you can see with this passion and this education why we would be so committed to our retailers. Yes, the Mullein Ear Oil. So I know that you do a lot of herbs and you really are educated about that. What was it that you really liked about the Mullein Ear Oil?
Well, I love mullein.
Okay.
And I wish I had a picture here so everybody could see it. It's the green.
I'm going to put one in.
Oh, good. It grows along roads. Obviously, you're not going to pick it along roads, but mullein has been used for centuries. The Native Americans, wherever it grows, original people have used it. They've used it. They've smoked it for their lungs. They've used it for toilet paper, the leaves, the moccasins. They could put the leaves in the moccasins for support. Mullein is a plant that you can use almost every part of.
Oh, wow.
And the flowers are excellent for mullein ear oil.
Mm-hmm.
So when I pick up one of your bottles, I love that you have mullein infused olive oil right away, because that is the most important thing for earaches and ear oils. It's the mullein flowers that have been used for centuries for ear troubles. And then I love that you have grapeseed and vitamin E because it is an olive oil, and oils can go rancid on the shelf if they're there for too long or if there's heat and cold and different temperatures. So those really help keep that olive oil more shelf stable. I love it. And they keep out some infection because they're a natural preservative. And I really like the calendula. It's a beautiful little yellow flower and it's soothing. When people use that on their skin, it's very soothing for cracks, abrasions, injuries, wounds. It's very soothing and healing. So can you imagine putting that with mullein in your ear? And then I love that you have a lemon essential oil too. And lemon essential oil is excellent. People use lemon oil for cleaning their house because it's antimicrobial, antiviral, and it's an essential oil. And I know you know so much more about it because it's your product, but I really like it. And I feel that the ingredients are very safe for people.
Oh,
to
thank you
use.
so much. That means a lot coming from you. 27 years. And so here's the most important part, and this is why I think our independent retailers like you are so important. It's the combination of it all, right? So
Yeah.
let's plan, we're going to get an ear infection, our ears are going to bother us, fine. Using that Mullein Ear Oil as needed for these acute symptoms is fantastic. But putting that proper food in and cleansing that proper stuff out, that's important too. What about this vitamin D3 Vitality Bed?
Oh, okay. So it was when Dr. Mercola was huge on the TV,
Yes.
and it was before I purchased the store, but I was here when they purchased it, and it has because it's plugged in, but it has a ballast that protects you from EMFs. So you're not laying there getting bombarded with extra electromagnetic field energy. And it also has bulbs that help you create more vitamin D. It's like sun, but it's not it's still a tanning bed, but it has special bulbs that are coated perfectly so that you are protected from some harmful rays.
Yep.
But we also put 2 in there for anti-inflammatory. And I always get it confused if it's far infrared or infrared.
Oh, yeah, no.
I know, it's so confusing, but I know that the 2 that are on your face and along your spine when you're in it are anti-inflammatory heat. So they help with that. And all I know is when people use it, you only need 10, 15 minutes. You don't have to be in there forever. They just, 1, in the winter, they feel so much warmer. 2, they get tested if they use it just once a week for like 3 months, and their vitamin D, and they don't take any supplemental vitamin D or anything, and it improves their vitamin D. I've had many people come back and say their vitamin D levels are where they should be from when the doctor said you need to take some vitamin D because you're really low.
Right.
So, I mean, that just proves it to me. And you really don't get tan in it or anything because that's not the reason you're in it. It's because you don't want to take another pill. You don't want to take a supplement. No. And you might have that seasonal, is it seasonal? I forget what it's called.
Right. And that's what I was going to say. With the wintertime, I can only imagine being in Michigan. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, no sun.
I mean, right. And I mean, I get so depressed.
Yes, seasonal.
It's that seasonal depression, that seasonal mental, I don't want to say illness, but the mental well-being that drops, right, because of that lack of vitamin D. So I would think that, not only, I think that's great, when we can generate our own healing from within, no matter, sunshine does it or your Vitality Bed does it. Fantastic. What a great tool for winter, because wintertime is so hard on some of us. It
is.
Like, no matter what you do, you're like, okay, and it's not working because
we just don't have sunlight.
Yeah,
that's right. We just don't. Michigan, none. We've gone weeks without sun, and so I'm so thankful we have that option for people who really need it, and to help their mood and help their vitamin D, because you need vitamin D. It helps your immune. It helps your bones. It just is amazing, and you need it.
Yes, no, I get it, and so it sounds to me like you are not only a health food store, a health supplement store, but a health wellness store. Am I correct at that?
Oh, you are.
Okay.
You are.
What are your top services? Because I think this is so important for people to know.
Well, we expanded when I purchased the store. We expanded and took out all of our services, and we opened up a wellness center right down the hall. And that's where the vitamin D is, and we have 2 massage, and we have a sauna, a Vitality sauna that offers salt. It's a H.E.A.L sauna, so you can breathe in the pharmaceutical grade salt, and you don't even know you're breathing it in, but it goes into your lungs, it goes on your skin, and it kills anything that's there. Then it heats up your core temperature. You don't even have to sweat. It just heats up your core temperature so that your body can kill off stuff. Even parasites, they don't like that core temperature being heated. So, the sauna is a wonderful thing because it helps you internally and externally. And we do have a far infrared light that you can be exposed to if you would like to, with sunglasses or some protection for a few minutes, because it penetrates deeper through the skin to help your cellular health,
But
healing.
especially with injuries. I mean, I can only
Yes.
imagine up there the snow skiing or the ice skating or the
Yep.
snowmobiling or whatever that is.
Yep.
I would never be doing because it's too cold.
Oh, well, and we have two more. We also have a foot detox lady who's been doing
Yeah.
it for over 20 years. And then we have a doctor of naturopath
Yes.
or a naturopathic doctor.
Yes.
And we do have a pelvic floor specialist who helps both
Ooh.
men and women, so they can like jump on a trampoline without issues or
Right.
walk to the bathroom and make it on time.
Yes. Wow, that is wow. I mean, what a great contribution to your community. So, what area do you serve? Like, let's make sure we get that
We
message.
actually serve about 50 miles out. It's amazing. But people from 2 hours out, Detroit, come up here.
Oh,
And when people from the UP come down to visit, they always stop here. Plus, we're in Frankenmuth, which is like when you're in Frankenmuth, you're the number one tourist town in Michigan. But when you're on Mackinac Island, you're the number one tourist town in Michigan. But between the two, we're one or two of tourists, and we get millions of people, and they always make sure that they stop here when they're here.
oh, wow, that is amazing. So,
Yep.
so what are your during this time? What are you seeing the most going on, and how is your store responding to everybody? I know down here RSV is really been really tough on the children and adults, and these viruses just keep mutating and changing, and I don't even know why people get tested because who cares, anyways.
It's a virus.
Right,
But
and the
what
virus-
kind? And
right,
yeah.
right. I mean, at the end
Yeah.
of the day, we're going to kind of throw the same stuff at it. So, what are you guys seeing up there? Because I have this belief, I think it's wrong, that the colder it is, the less viruses you have. And if it's warmer, you have more viruses because it's thriving in the warmth. I don't know, but correct me, or tell me what's going
Oh,
on.
no, I know. But I am so thankful. I'm going to roundabout this. I am so thankful that we've been so cold this year
Okay.
because that does kill all the eggs, the parasites in the ground. We haven't had this cold spell for, I don't know, 3 or 4, 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And the parasites have been growing and they're out of control because it's been lukewarm, moist, and that fungus and all the allergies and everything has been multiplying for the past 3 or 4 years. So this cold spell has been a blessing, even though nobody likes the cold, because we needed some freeze to kill stuff. We just
Right.
really did.
Right.
And as far as what we're seeing, we're seeing a lot of coughs, a lot of people with a cough that they can't get rid of.
Yeah.
And again, Mullein, we do a lot of Mullein. We try not to push pills on people. If they want to drink a tea or drink a tincture, that's great. And then if they're like, no, I want something a little stronger that works faster, then we can show them some supplements. But we really, really like for the cough to do some teas that they can. We do bulk. We have over 200 jars of like bulk herbs.
Oh my
And
God.
so they can mix and match their own, and we put like thyme and fenugreek and mullein together, and then they're like, is that going to taste good? I'm like, well, it's okay. They're like, make it taste good. So then they can do spearmint or peppermint or something fun in it.
Right.
And then we just mix it up. They buy it by the ounce, so you're spending like $4 instead of a $6.99 or a $14.99 box of tea. But they can do that too, because sometimes you don't have time. It's better to have a bag. But there's so many options, and we try to really each person what's best for them. We try to really scale it to the person.
I will have to tell you, y'all have got to take her class, this make and take. I would so be there. But let me tell you, bulk herbs are amazing. So I have to tell you a quick story. We were up in Cody, Wyoming, and we were so blessed. My husband wrecked his motor. We ride dirt bikes, so
Nice.
adventurous and high risk. And so he had fractured his femur and had some broken ribs. So we're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, just nowhere. And we're not inclined to go to hospital. And just so lucky. She had, like you were describing, all these bins, all these glass jars, the bins, hundreds of them. And I'm like, holy cow, this is so lucky in the middle of nowhere to have this resource. So I did comfrey and arnica and all these things and just made a poultice and a paste for him and put it on there. 2 weeks later, I mean, we finally made it to the doctor and they're like, you didn't break your, and he's like, dude, I've broken my bones. I know, so it's amazing how healing, and when you can get it in its like that, in that ultimate, in that original form, right?
Yeah.
It just seems to be the most powerful, most fast reacting and healing. And then, of course, the teas and the food, because food is medicine, right? And then going after your supplement. You and I we would just get along just perfect. So
no, that's wonderful.
Right.
Yeah, comfrry. Holy smokes!
Right,
Fastest thing out there to heal a bone.
Have they gone after it up there? Because down here we can't find it hardly anymore.
We grow it everywhere.
Oh wow!
I know.
Oh wow!
I know.
Oh, that's amazing.
When we do
that's
walks,
just the bone knitter. You have to have that on hand. It's amazing. So
it is everywhere up here.
Oh, good.
We have a farmstead, and then we have log houses, and they just have it growing because I don't think they know what it is. But when I do a weed walk, we go there, and I'm like, let's dig some up.
Right? Absolutely.
It just proliferates. It's everywhere.
Oh my gosh, the other thing, I'm just so impressed with you guys. Tell me about the charity and the contributions to your community. I just was like, what are they not doing? I mean, I am just a firm believer, of, God and giving back to our community and creation. And so how is that showing up for you guys up there? I want people to know about that.
Oh, well, I had a staff member go, people need to bring their bags in. I'm like, I know. She goes, no, they have to bring their bags in. So we created a bean, like a navy bean, for a bag. If you do the work, if you bring in a bag to put your stuff in, we will give you a bean that's worth 50 cents. And then we have, every year, we'll pick 3 charities: people, animals, and the planet. It could be trees, it could be pollinators, whatever, for the earth.
Yep.
And you get to decide with your bean where you want to donate. And then at the end of the year, which is the next year, we will, however full the jars are, 50, we count them. Somebody has to count them, but we count them. And then we write a check to that organization and we tell them, we're going to do this. And now they get the money the next year. So we have a whole year to collect.
Wow, that is just amazing. That is just, giving back. And this is probably one of the main reasons why you're just flourishing, just the contribution and the grace and giving back to our communities and the classes, teaching. That has always been, I don't know, 27 years ago. Yeah, you were around with H.E.A.L was coming in and they were trying to, the dietary supplement health education.
Oh, yes.
And they wanted to stop our rights to help to dietary supplements. And it's like, my hope is that I was not into this scene yet, but I was a great lobbyist. So people from Georgia came to me and they were like, will you please help us? And I'm like, sure. And I love that you use the word hippies, because that's why I'm like, okay, these hippies with their Birkenstocks and no deodorant. Sure. And but everybody has the right to choose.
Yes.
That was my position, has always been my position. If you want to go to the medical doctor or do the allopathic path, that is your decision. If I do not want to vaccinate, or if I want to birth my babies at home, or if I want to eat organic foods, that is my decision. And to take that away, if I want to treat, whatever condition I may or may not have with supplements, that is my business, right? So that has always just been the very, very important to me, to be able to have the right to choose. So
yes.
And I don't even know why I brought that. I always go down that tangent.
Well, no, I think I agree. And I'm so thrilled that you're a great lobbyist, because we fly in on a fly-in day with the Natural Product Association, NPA.
Yep.
And a staff member and I, we fly in to Washington, D.C., and we lobby for the natural product industry, for our health, for our choices. Yep. So we're already signed up, and we already have our rooms and everything all set to go this year. Good. I know, we're excited. It's going to be so much fun.
Who's president of that now? I used to do that. I used to be very active.
Lordy, you would ask that, wouldn't you?
Sorry, I did not ask that. We will blurt that out.
The numbers on it that we talked to and stuff, and then the president is there. It's a gentleman when we get there, and I don't know his name. So sorry.
It does change. It's all good. So, and that's so important, protecting our rights for our supplements,
Yes.
because we can teach all day long, and that was the point. How important it is that you're teaching and you're continuing this education and this legacy. Have you heard of the thing on TikTok called the Crunchy Moms?
No.
You have to look this up.
Really?
So, this is hysterical, because they're called Crunchy Moms. So you have to do Crunchy Moms Health, or else anime will come up. But the Crunchy Moms are all about organic, not vaccinating, not using plastic, not using aerosols, not using perfume, things like that. And it's so funny, because I'm like, no, I'm a pioneer. You're a pioneer. We're a pioneer. We really are the ones that paved the road for the Crunchy Moms to be able to have their rights to choose, right? I mean, we had to fight for it. I mean, I don't know what it was like. Did you ever have any hassles 27 years ago?
Oh, yeah, because who eats off the land? My mom never went to the grocery store, and we made our own clothes. I felt like Scarlett O'Hara because my pants were made from curtains. It was not fun. They're like, nice pants. And I'm like, it was, or when my cousins from the city would come and visit, and my brother and I are out eating wintergreen berries, and they would run, they're killing themselves. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? And we were like, what's wrong with them?
Right.
So they would always come with bags of groceries from the store, because they couldn't eat off the land, because that's just not the norm.
Right.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
It was rough, and I always say, yes, we were doing all this back then when it wasn't cool, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was really
crunchy.
challenging.
That was our breakfast, granola. Rice Krispies, please. Lucky Charms. We didn't even know they existed.
Right. And thank God, though, during
the
time, so irritated with my mom, and I'm like,
oh, I know, right?
And
it was horrible. Funny story.
Yes.
My brother and I felt like we were so put out, right? Granola and oatmeal and blah, blah, blah. So she said, I know you guys are so sad. Let's go to the store. You can pick any cereal you want. And we were like, oh, are you serious? And she goes, yes, but sugar has to be after the third ingredient. Oh. We walked out almost in tears. We were looking. There was only wheat.
Yeah, the Wheaties
or whatever.
Yep.
Not the sugar-coated ones. Oh,
right.
No. And not even grape nuts, but something like that. And we were so sad. We walked out with our head down, and we're like, she tricked us.
Right.
It was so sad.
Well, and I for some reason, somebody brought in some peaches canned, and they were on the shipping counter, and they were cleaning out. I know what happened. Somebody had passed, so they were cleaning out the house, and there was these jars, and I'm reading, and I'm like, it's peaches. It says sugar, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, and peaches, and I'm like, are we embalming this? Are we trying? How old is this? I don't even think it had expiration dates on it. That's how old it was. And I'm like, it is a miracle, amazing that how we're still here in spite of it all. And of course, that it just it really explains the healthcare crisis that we're in.
Major.
It's very, 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 very serious what we're in now. So
but we don't carry any fructose, high fructose, colors, dyes. I mean, our buyer for our grocery is so strict.
Good.
Sometimes I'll find something from another store, and I'm like, oh, this is, she goes, no, did you read the ingredients? I'm like, but it tastes so good. I'm like, it's almost organic.
Right.
No.
Yes. And that's the other thing. When the organic thing first came on, it was so interesting. The farmers around, and I'm in West Georgia, so they were like, oh, organic, that's it. And I'm in the Bible Belt, so bear with me on this story. They're like, that's satanic. And I'm like, I am so confused. God made the apple and Monsanto made the poison. Not sure which one is satanic. And they just really had the brainwashing is the reason why I'm sharing that story, how, even farmers who live off the land that know, they watch animals, they see how this process works, they see how the life cycles work, they see how life works, and yet they still, are bamboozled, and they're like, oh, how could that it took them a bit to figure that out. And so, even so it's just so hard. And that's why education, what you're doing in your classes, is so super important to keep passing that legacy on, so that we can have as many crunchy moms as we could possibly have that are bucking the system and not putting, those Glade things. Oh my God, I hate going into a house or a restaurant that has those Glade things. I'm
in the bathrooms. Well, we're in a big building where there's other people, other stores, and a community bathroom. And every time we go in, we're unplugging those suckers. And finally, they're like, who is doing it? And we're like, we can't have those in there. They are poison. Yep. So now they buy in bulk from us.
Oh, yeah.
So our stuff's in the bathrooms. And I was like, what a nice building. What a nice, trying to be healthier for people that don't know anything about their breathing, the hormones, the feeling. Oh, yes.
I know.
So I love our building because they really support us.
Good.
And our health and people's health.
Well, and I bet you, and I would be willing to bet that that's because they could look at you and your employees and the people coming in and out of there and see the health and vitality. So it's just a witness of what y'all are doing. So, well, I am just so excited to have spent this time with you. Is there, if there's any, we've covered your classes, we've covered all the wonderful good work in charity. I'm sure your grocery, we didn't talk about your grocery. How big is your grocery store section?
I would say it's about 60% of the store. And then the other 30 is supplements. They're pretty close, 40-40, or, because gifts are like just a little. We do the non-poisonous makeups and perfumes and shampoos and stuff. And some beeswax candles and fair trade bags and things. Nice. But we do a lot of local frozen meats and eggs from the Amish. Our dairy it's got the cream on it that we're selling, and we sell cream because people love that heavy cream. And we're really, really, really big into fair trade, our coffees and our bags and our supplements and our lotions and our creams as much as we can. Our soap, we have local soap makers. And then the meat and stuff in the freezer, I would say about 20 or 30% is probably 40%, because cheese. We have local cheese, and that's a whole fridge on its own. Wow. We're trying. I mean, not everything can be local. We're trying. It'd be wonderful if it could, but it's pretty close.
Right. And local is important. They've proven that if you can't eat organic, eat local. Yes. And that really makes energetically all the difference. And, and I would like to kind of tie up with this. I think that it's so important how you were talking about reading labels. That's one of the things that we pride ourselves at H.E.A.L, that, healthy energy is an amazing life, and it is based on what you put into your bodies. And, the Mullein Ear Oil, 5 ingredients, our facial serum, 7 ingredients, etc. All of our items are like that because we want the purest item. We don't want people putting garbage on their skins or in their bodies or using anything that would be, would preclude their health from being healthy. And so, reading those labels, I think, is probably the most important thing that people can do when they're shopping in stores. And, because sometimes we just can't always shop in a health food store. So,
exactly.
But, everybody, I hope y'all are inspired and enrolled as I am to go to Rachael's store, Healthy Habitz, in Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Yep.
I said it proper. And it's just been a pleasure. Is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know?
Just that we love our customers and our staff is amazing. I mean, the staff they're so educated. They go out of their way to learn about people and products and how it works and what doesn't. And I don't know. I just feel like it's more than just a store. It's so much more.
Well, I can tell it's a community and it's a way of being. So, Rachael, thank you for your commitment to a healthy world, healthy people, healthy earth. And I am Doc Harmony, and this has been another session, and healthy energy is an amazing life. Ciao.
Bye.